Good morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday. It is August 6th. Lisa, Lydia, Scott with you here this morning. A little break from the rain, most part.
Yeah.
We'll get to Lydia's forecast, tell you when the rain will return in just a moment. First, I'd like to remind you that we're live on Facebook right around this time every weekday morning. Love it when you join us live, but it stays on your feed so you can watch it whenever it works best for you or listen to it as a podcast. Just go to inform.com/podcasts and look for the Inform Minute.
All right, last night, that rain was coming down hard.
Oh, it was heavy and fast.
Loud.
And then it was kind of long lasting too.
Yeah.
It just kept on going.
Yep.
A lot of humidity in the atmosphere for the past several days for these thunderstorms to work with, and that can bring down all of that moisture. Fargo Moorhead Metro, anything between about 2.5 inches to 3.5 inches.
Okay.
So just depending on where you are specifically. South end of town had a little bit more, north end of town had a little bit less. South central North Dakota, anything between 4 and 7 inches.
Holy cow.
That's so much rain.
Yeah.
That region is still under a flood advisory this morning, so do watch out for water-covered roads or any roads that are washed out. It's a generally rural area, so some gravel roads might not look so hot this morning. Things to watch out for. Today overall is drier. We get a break from our severe weather chances. I can't rule out just a pop-up little shower or a pop-up thunderstorm, especially in the heat of the day, because it's going to be warm and muggy, very summer-like, and so we can just bubble up some of that.
Yeah.
I have seen a few showers around Fargo already this morning, but again, nothing severe. No flash flooding today, no hail, no damaging wind. Tomorrow, we are hot and sticky again. Temperatures end up close to 90, dew points close to 70. It's just very sweaty. And we'll watch out for more storms to develop. I'm thinking out west in the evening and then sliding to the east late evening toward the overnight. A level 2 risk, kind of that yellow color when you look at those risk maps. Hail and wind, the primary threats. There is a tornado risk further out to the west for tomorrow, so we can't rule it out. It is possible. Friday, though, the heat and the humidity continues to build, and then a big cold front moves in, and so that's going to be another recipe for thunderstorms. Friday's kind of my elevated risk for storms. We do have a level 3 out of 5, so an extra nudge, if you will. Wind, hail, flash flooding, tornado risk, all out there for Friday. Timing is still a little questionable, but I would say afternoon into the evening toward the overnight. Again, starting out west and moving to the east. That puts off bells in my head for We Fest. Lots of people outside on a Friday night in general. I mean, it's August, it's right before school starts. There's going to be lots of people trying to be outside. So we'll watch the timing of all of that, the threats as we go into Friday. Big severe weather day looks to set up. That does leave us less sticky for the weekend, though. Our dew points start going backwards on Saturday. Temperatures fall a little, but not bad. We'll be near 80 both Saturday and Sunday. Less humidity and no storm chances over the weekend. So weekend proper, not too shabby. Smoke is back next week. I'd say Monday, Tuesday. We're going to watch out for more wildfire smoke. So early heads up on some air quality concerns for next week. But hopefully quieter. Not as many thunderstorm chances next week.
Yep.
That would be a good switch up. That's been all summer. It's either been smoky or it's been stormy.
One or the other.
Exactly. Okay, that's all. Thanks,
All right.
guys.
Thanks, Lydia.
Okay, well, like we just talked about a little bit, heavy rains led to flooding and power outages across the region. Metro Police Departments actually took to Facebook warning people of flooded roads. We got several pictures and videos from people. Lots of cars got stuck in high water, stalled out. Beyond the Metro, though, there was also street and field flooding. I mean, we're talking like 7 inches in some places.
Yeah.
You know, it's nowhere for that to go. So places like Valley City, Castleton, Gwinn are all dealing with that. And actually, westbound I-94 was closed near Barnesville for a while. That reopened, during First News this morning, but tells you how significant it was. For sure, it was closed for a while, almost 2 hours because of the flooding.
Yeah, and on my way into work, you could see standing water in the ditches, and it's pooling up, and so you might still run into some of those puddles or spots of standing water this morning. So just be aware and keep that in mind as you drive this morning. All right, there was also a number of power outages across the metro. A tree came down in Moorhead, just north of MSUM, took out a couple power lines there. Thankfully, most of those power outages overnight have been fixed this morning, but because of the flooding and the wind and all that, was some power outages too.
Today, one of the murder suspects from this past weekend will make his first court appearance in Cass County Court, but for a separate shooting. Police say 20-year-old Ciandre Douglas was taken into custody in Jamestown on Monday night. Officers say evidence found during the arrest connected him to the Westwood Estates shooting that happened Sunday morning in Fargo. That's where 20-year-old Elijah Hughes was shot and killed.
Now, Douglas was also wanted for a pair of shootings in Fargo last month, one near Essentia Health on the night of July 22nd, and then one in downtown Fargo, that was on July 6th. Douglas will appear in court for the July 22nd shooting this afternoon. Charges for Sunday's shooting have not been filed yet.
And right now, the other murder suspect, 20-year-old Tyreek Jones, is still on the run. He's wanted in connection to the shooting and death of a man downtown that same night. Police say it all stemmed from an ongoing feud. Of course, we have team coverage on WDAY and Inform.com. If you want to read more on what happened, where they are in the investigation, go to Inform.com.
Okay, and of course we have the main story with all this, which is the shootings. But meanwhile, we're talking a lot about Chief Zabolski right now. Mayor Tim Mahoney says he'll decide within the next week if Police Chief David Zabolski will continue to lead the Fargo Police Department. The chief is now under quite a bit of fire after his delayed public response to the shootings and then a subsequent news conference with reporters and that kind of thing, and how he responded to some questions. Commissioners Dave Pepcorn and Michelle Turnberg say the chief should resign. Mayor Mahoney did praise the chief for his 5 years of service to the city, but he did question how much longer he'll be in charge. If you want to hear from Mayor Mahoney and more on this whole situation that's developing with the chief, check out this story on our website as well, Inforum.com.
Today, the United Way of Cass Clay is giving out backpacks full of school supplies. It goes from 4:30 to 6 today and tomorrow. Friday, it's just 11 to 1. You do need to fill out a registration form and make sure to bring a form of ID for each child who will be receiving school supplies.
All right, today on Hot Mic with Don Izzo. It's a new era for West Fargo Horace football as the Hawks will play in the biggest division in North Dakota this season. Head coach Harvey McMahon joins Don in studio to discuss moving up after winning a state title. Plus, the Fargo Little Leaguers are back in action this morning. A live update from Indianapolis as they face a talented Sioux Falls team. Hot Mic is live from 9 to 11 on WDAY Extra and Inform.com.
Now's a great time to get that Inform.com subscription, your all-access pass, all these news, weather, and sports headlines. Just go to Inform.com/subscribe to check out the deals.
And make sure to join us the rest of the day for our newscasts as well. Next one's at 11, then 4, 5, 6, 9, and 10. And First News is back tomorrow morning from 5 to 7.
Have a great day, everyone.